It's super interesting that we have anxiety in the solar plexus, and here we have Archangel Shamuel for the third chakra, for the solar plexus. So everything that you're worried about here is basically connected. Cloudy, cool day here today. We are expecting one more winter storm, believe it or not. There's a massive winter storm going through the north part of Alberta, and so north is like north of Edmonton, and going over into Saskatchewan and down. So we have crappy weather coming for the long weekend. For those of you that are out on the east side of the country for the May 2-4 weekend. The energies are not as intense, but they are still clearing. We have a really powerful new moon coming up on the weekend. So if you're still feeling it, if you're still in it, the Schumann resonance is still spiking and doing things. So if you're feeling out of it, just know that energetically and astrologically, it's absolutely supported. So we're going to get into today's reading. As always, it's a general reading. So if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. Not every reading fits everybody. There will always be a reading come up for you, I promise. Alrighty. One more go. What does the divine collective, feminine collective need to know today? What does the divine feminine collective need to know today from root to crown? Cornucopia, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, anxiety, 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel, indecision, patience, and 3rd chakra, Archangel Shamuel. So we have a number of angels in here. So no matter what this reading looks like, you're surrounded by angels. We have 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the patience card. Out of 7 cards, we have 4 angels. So first thing is, you are divinely protected. So you should know that. Okay. So let's see here. Where are we starting? Well, we're going to start with the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, in the solar plexus. Okay. This card is very much speaking about being in the flow of your intuitive knowing. I don't know that this card is actually giving me words. What it is giving me is a feeling. It's giving me this expansive feeling on the left side of my body and through my sacral chakra, which tells me you're going to expand more into your divine feminine energies. With this white, you see all the white? I feel very much like this is a very pure energy, that this is coming down from source, from the angels, to help provide you support as you step into new identities. So much clearing is going on right now. So much releasing is happening. People are stepping into new versions of themselves all the time. But this version feels like it's the truest version. So we always talk about coming here to remember who you are. This card feels very much like this is you starting to really step into and remember who you are as a woman, as a feminine, what your place on the planet is. In the root chakra, there's the cornucopia card, which is a card of abundance. We've been talking about this the last few days, and we've been seeing the shifts in the root chakra from, anger into wanting more stability, into now and looking for more abundance. Now we're being told, you've been doing the work. Here comes the abundance. Cornucopia is all the things, all the abundance in all the areas, bringing in the stability and the security you're looking for. It could also mean improved family relationships. It could mean changes in friendships and relationships that make you feel better and more safe in your world. This is a beautiful card. This is like the 10 of Cups card in the tarot. In the heart chakra, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Instantly, as I put the card in my hands, I feel this instant flow from my sacral chakra all the way up. This card is bringing you into balance based on the energies that I'm feeling. It's healing. And because the sacral card is in your heart chakra, we're going back to this sixth chakra card in the sacral chakra. These two cards together, interestingly enough, is giving me this feeling of, I forget what it's called. I'll have to look it up. It's called a micro something. Anyway, through your body, you can run energy in an infinity sign, starting at the top, running down your back, crossing in the sacral chakra, coming down the front of your legs, come up the back of your legs, cross again in the sacral chakra, and then come up the front of the body. And just keep repeating that. There is a term for it. I'll have to look it up. I feel that energy of this healing that's going on between the sacral chakra and the heart chakra, back and forth, up and down, up and down, up and down. This is a really healing reading, especially because it has anxiety in the solar plexus. So as you're running this energetic loop, allow your anxiety to be melted by that energy running through your body. It's interesting that you have an archangel on either side of the solar plexus as you're feeling anxiety, which is interesting because that's where we usually feel anxiety, is in the gut, right? This is where our gut instincts come from. So the fact that there's anxiety here says that you're worried about something. But I want you to know that with an archangel on either side of you, you are well protected and there is nothing to worry about. But going up to the throat chakra, that anxiety turns into indecision. Do I say it? Do I not? This feels like you have it's like the Two of Swords. It's like a crossroads. You have things you need to say, but if you say them, they may interrupt this cornucopia. But I want you to know that you have 3 archangels protecting you here. And it's super interesting that we have anxiety in the solar plexus, and here we have Archangel Chamuel for the 3rd chakra, for the solar plexus. So everything that you're worried about here is basically connected to an archangel. Your angelic team is around you today. So don't worry about what it is that you have to say. When the time is right, it will come. It will just come out and it'll be the right thing to say, even if it doesn't give you the outcome that you're looking for. There are times where we need to speak our truth, and we have to be prepared that how the other person is going to receive it or perceive it may not be the way that we intended it to be. And we have to remember that people work through their own filters and perceptions and generalizations. But what I am seeing is so much balance in this reading. Like, all your worries are in the middle and all the good things are on the outside. In your 3rd eye, we have the Patience card. Look at her. She's beautiful. I've been getting this message a lot. A lot of us are in a hurry to get to this cornucopia. We've had enough. We've been surviving. We've been not thriving. We've been living in anxiety. We haven't been able to make decisions because the world is unstable. And now we're being asked to have patience. But because it's showing up in the third eye chakra, it's telling you you already know this. It's telling you to listen to your wisdom, to let yourself be led by what you know versus being led by thinking your way through it. So that is, this, it's funny, this card is still yelling at me. This 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. I was going to say the reading is over, but this card is still kind of yelling at me. So because I'm not getting any further information, I am going to grab the book and see what Archangel Metatron really wants you to know. Okay. 6th chakra Archangel Metatron, clarity of thought, personal vision. This very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought processes and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold and the clouds of confusion are clearing. So think about that. In the sacral chakra, we've all had a lot of confusion. Which way do I go? What is my mission? What is my purpose? What am I doing here? Is this even worth being here for? And this card is telling you that there are new perceptions moving in, new thought processes moving in. The clouds are getting out of the way. So if you feel like you haven't known if you're on mission, if you're on purpose, first of all, if you're on this channel watching me, you're on a spiritual journey. You definitely have something that you are working towards or a reason why you're here. As the clouds of confusion are clearing, this could be a new beginning for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. Now that is interesting that this is in the sacral chakra because again, that's where your ideas are born. That's where everything kind of festers up and then comes up and is expressed out of the body. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. So don't worry. Just make the decisions you need to. We all know everything is unstable and it's very difficult to look more than 6 months ahead. Do your best. Dream big anyway, because you never know what might manifest. The energies are so intense and so quick. Things are manifesting really, 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 really fast right now. So if you've got a dream, start following it. Okay, now that's what the cards have for you today. I hope there was something in here for you. If something resonated with you, please do make sure to check out my link tree in the description box below, see how we can work together. If you resonated with this reading, it would be amazing if you could do all the good social media things like share, comment, turn on notifications, subscribe, so that the YouTube algorithms can find my channel and share it with other people just like you who love this content. Or me, quite frankly. I had to throw that in. Okay. And last but not least, take what resonates, leave the rest, and have a really great day. I love you.